Hello et bienvenue aujourd'hui avec moi, Noël, où mon autre nom est Shirtless Bro. Et nous avons une raison d'existence, or I don't know, I'm running out of words here. But nonetheless, here we are. It's a little bit later today, Saturday, at about 9:30. I don't know what happened to my sleep schedule, but honestly, it just goes on its head, and I end up staying up till like 5 or 6 a.m. and going to sleep at 5 or 6 p.m. And I have zero control over it whatsoever. It just I can exercise until I'm exhausted, or I can dope myself up with the highest dosage of THC and whatever else, and nope, I'm going to sleep at the most inopportune time. Anyways, just before I step into the frame, I want to warn you, I just gave myself a haircut, and it's not what you think it is. Ta-da! Anyways, there was another Noel I went to high school with, and he became a firefighter, and he was on the football team. He was my nemesis, right? I was complete opposite. I was on track and fields. I did cross country running. I was in band. I did more artsy fartsy stuff, and then I was in cadets. And he was all, doing his thing, right? Like hockey was really popular at CCH. Same with the football team. The CCH football team in my time was a really big deal with the Cercellis. Um, I failed to remember the names of some of the other teachers. My apologies that were involved. And I bet you know why he's laughing, because well, he was a really good football player. And I tried out once. And I was like, nope, I ain't doing this. I got knocked down a couple of times. I'm like, no, the hell with this. I gotta go ride my bicycle instead. And of course, downhill mountain biking has its own risks. That's for sure, including head injuries. So you would have to know that when it came to something risky, that I was wearing a helmet most of the time. Gotta say this right, but I've had other injuries, and that's why I'm so screwed up as I am right now, amongst other reasons. Anyways, so despite what has happened to us, I know that the other Noel, he would call me Evil Noel in the hallways, and so I've decided to do the Evil Cartman today and have a goatee. I probably won't keep this. I don't like it so much, but I thought it was funny nonetheless. Anyways, fireworks, right? Because why not? He's probably laughing, as are some of the other football players that I went to high school with, because, well, here I am lifting all this weight and doing my thing, and they're all off doing their own jobs. A lot of them, again, are police officers, or they're firemen, or they're doctors, or they're paramedics, or stuff like that. Like a lot of other people, you never know what happens to people that you happen to go to high school with, especially from an international baccalaureate program, which is a Ivy League prep program. So just by me being in proximity, that just makes me a little bit smarter. 6 degrees of separation and all that. You never know who you're messing with. And because you don't know who you're messing with, you shouldn't do it. Don't fucking go around kicking fucking hornets' nests. Anyways, the circus is in town. At least that's what my mother says, because there's some stuff happening with her phone this morning that she couldn't quite explain. Like the screen was changing colors, and there was lions, tigers, and bears on her screen, emojis or something like that. I think that's hilarious. I don't know how that happens. I don't care how that happened. I don't need to know how that happened, but I still think that's hilarious. I don't know how to fix it. But my mom was like, "What's going on here, man?" Okay, so enough talking and jibber jabber and all that stuff. I shave my head so that some of you out there would have a better idea, or of memory association, of course, with who I used to be, right? And I'm wearing this old T-shirt, Great. I'm wearing dog tags that aren't mine. Uh, but they did belong to a relative with the same last name, so at least it's in the family. It's not something stupid like I'm going out trying to steal someone else's rack. Like, oh my god. Yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Do your best. Do your best. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So made my jokes. Exercise my freedom of expression. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna drink a little bit of water, and then maybe after this, after I do the swings, maybe I'll start doing some thrusters, because those are also a full body workout. I mean a full body exercise. Okay. Here we go. $57. Okay, so that's a lot quicker than it was last time. Whew. Whew. Okay, I think I got to 70 now. Whew. Again, zero activity before this. I'm at 158. Whew. Okay. So if I'm going to do the thrusters, I'm going to do this with 20 pounds in each hand. And to do that full exercise, I did this once when I was at Good Life, actually, and other gyms, is do a hammer curl, bring them up to your shoulders, and then thrust upwards. So it's a lot more muscle groups than just one. Okay. So let's go with 40 pounds. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how many reps I'm going to do with this, but let's do 20 of them. Let's do 20 of them. 1, 2. 1, 2. We're at 5, 6, ooh, that's put me in the red here at over 160. It's not counting anymore. They were at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6 more. Well, that put me up to 180. That little extra effort there. Whew. And all less than 4 minutes to do all that. Okay, that's enough. Thanks for tuning in. Anyways, stay fit. Don't hold on to grudges. Don't seek revenge. That's my wisdom for today. That's a good wisdom.